Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's that time again, and thank you for coming back, spending time with me. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's vibrational energy reading is for Monday, October the 26th through to Sunday, November the 1st, 2020. As always, using the vibrational energy oracle cards, the vibrational energy oracle deck, the vibrational earth children deck. I'll put that up there because I've got a bit of reflection today. The I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck and the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. Yes, you read right. COVID-19, the Great Reset. And yes, this is time we need to stop what we're doing and listen to Spirit. That is, if you haven't been doing so already. Every week since the outbreak of the virus, I have deemed to not get entangled or talk about it openly. So I'm concluding that now is the time. And yes, if you want to continue listening, this is not about conspiracies, the rights or wrongdoings of those in the world. At the end of the day, it is not for us to judge, but instead focus upon what we need to do for our great reset. Last week, Spirit gave us a lead into this, if you like, when they spoke about hunkering down, preparing and organizing diverse spiritual practices. So a great reminder to us all that growth happens within our soul, yours and mine. So let's move this one step closer to the truth. When we accept, yes, that is correct, when we are in openness, and more so acceptance that COVID-19 has offered us all a chance to step into the other side of our soul, to see what we would do if something like this happened. Firstly, if you're questioning or even doubting what is happening, yes, the experience feels so surreal, which it is. So just take a moment to acknowledge that you asked to be right here, right now, right in the midst of all this. Yes, you did. We all did. There are no coincidences, no mistakes. So if you're asking yourself why, yeah, I sometimes want to go back and read the small print too. Recognize the other side of that question. Why not? So imagine for a nanosecond you are back in spirit. You are an energy being full of love and light, and you're shown this scenario to experience, lessons to learn, to possibly be part of the course in history that could be changed, so to speak. Whether just on your own soul journey or that of the planet and the millions of spiritual beings that reside here. Wouldn't you say, hey, pick me? Because you did. So accept this as your mission and focus upon love, kindness, inward and outward joy surrounding you, your community, your world. What Spirit are sharing right now, I feel, is that each one of us has been given the opportunity to decide what the most important thing for us to do. And once we identify our inner soul intention, we can step into it. It will feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, I can assure you of that. We will feel free, unlimited, unrestricted. Things that a year ago felt like the most important thing to us may have shifted or moved, evolved into other significant and valuable assets because we are being influenced in a different way. Yes, maybe that is less materialistic. And yes, it may be that we're seeing through different eyes, knowing that we're exactly part of the reset, our great reset. Reattuning what we thought was the key reason of our existence, our main focal point, to a less or maybe more crucial way of being. Less of this, more of that. See where I'm going with this? And each of us will be different in the way we think, what we believe, because yes, there are bad guys and gals out there. There always have been. Not just now, in this moment. we are seeing them for all their weaknesses, all their flaws, just as we have our own. The reset is the balance. The balance is more than everything being just so. It's about fairness. It's about impartiality and justice. And it is more than just one thing. It's our world. It has been out of balance for too long now. And you and I both know that. Whether we want to admit it or not, it has. Spirit invited you here at this auspicious time to assist, to bring about promise because of your God-given gifts. Whether that is something tangible like standing up for the truth, no matter the cost, or something surreal or indefinable, like changing the way you think. That's important. The way you interact, extremely important. The way you live. Creating a more sustainable you, a lasting world, viable options and ways of living, doing, being in every level or existence. Think about this, because when you break COVID-19 down, this is what you get. Conscious objectivity, validating information with discernment. Take a moment. Conscious objectivity, validating information with discernment. And that's what we're having to do. And 19, 1 plus 9 equals 10, which comes back to 1. We are one. So yes, we can make the change, reset the world. It's very possible. And yes, first we have to visit our own fears, the demons we have in our soul, whatever they are to us individually, then collectively, and create solutions to overcome long term. So our mother, yes, Mother Earth, in our conscious awareness is validated. This is not only about surviving. This is consciously thriving. And when we achieve that for her, she gives it back to us because we are one, all of us in this together. The balanced spirit are bringing us into awareness of is for us to be mindful in our vibration. Don't take everything at face value. Use conscious discernment. Go within. Awaken your soul to what is needed beyond what we are told we need. Ask Spirit. Connect. Because it is time to remember. We are one as a whole, a group collective with intention, purpose. So now this is where you and I each look at what is different within us from this same time a year ago. What have we learned to live with or live without? What changes have you made outwardly and most significantly inwardly? Are you essentially the same person you were then, but now just sitting there in your sweatpants, waiting for this all to pass by? Or are you feeding yourself on all levels with what essentially is needed for your soul's survival? Think about it. The Great Reset is not happening out there by some politician or world leader. It's happening right here in your heart, your soul, because you are still in charge. It is your responsibility. And no, it's not, please don't feel like you're sitting there in darkness, because darkness is not a bad place to be. Because each of us need to go within, visit that shadow side of who we are before we can step fully into the light, in full acceptance and honor that you are both light and dark. And they do reside in the same place, in you. It is just which one are you more comfortable with? Which one are you going to give power to accept knowledge from? Also, this Saturday is another full moon. We've had 2 in October. And yes, it's also Halloween, when the veils between the afterlife are at their thinnest, allowing us to communicate more with our ancestors, our guide spirit, to get the answers we seek. And each of us will be seeking different answers. Be aware of that. They're ready. They want to help us. They want to help us in the direction in which we need to step into. And of course, this is your choice. You have free will. It always has been your choice. Nothing is different now than it was a year ago. Except now, what's happening is affecting everyone. Or as we keep hearing, infecting everyone. And like any virus, parasites are small, microscopic. And they lack the capability to thrive outside the host's body. So if you eliminate them, they don't exist in your soul frequency on a cellular level. So do you want to be the host that sits back and lets it infiltrate? Or do you want to spiritually fight back with all your might? I know what I'm doing. All I do know is this is not the end. Just the beginning of one hell of a ride, folks. Yes, welcome to the real world. What's actually happening, where we are in control of these, your thoughts. So don't lose hope. Don't fear what isn't. Instead, harness the light and bring about change. Set your intention for the world you want to live in. Ta-da! That's what the Great Reset's about. So let's see what the cards have to share with us, what cards come out, and how this is all going to come into play. Here is the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. And let me shuffle the cards. Oh, the Spirit said, you've talked enough. Let's get the card out. And yes, it flew out. Excuse me, I think I'm going to sneeze. And no, I'm not got the COVID. It's just me and the lovely seasons that are going on here, where there's harvesting going on so much around me that it's like a dust bowl. So I think this is for me as well. Breathe deeply. Yes, take a breath in and exhale very slowly, because it's time to openly accept the vibration, the breath of life. We've all been responsible, yet sometimes ignorant, to see things for what they are. And when you shut that down, we lose our divine right to inhale deeply, fill our lungs with the life force that is yours. So anytime you feel like everything is just too much to take on board, then take a moment to stop. Take a moment to connect with your vibrational frequency and just breathe. I know that sounds very silly, and we do it naturally, but sometimes when we listen to our breath, connect with it, it really helps us to come back into our calm. We need to take that breath of life into us, letting go of anything that no longer serves us, no longer serves us in our world, either within or without. Okay, so take that breath, think about it, connect with it, and let it be. Now we're going to pull a card from the Vibrational Earth Children. And this is going to be looking at our inner child. The things that our inside child voice is saying, hey, come on, do it. Just play with it. And let's see what the cards are going to say. Oh, and this one's not coming quite as easily. Okay, one more time. And oh, there it is. I like it. Imagination. Imagination. So imagine a world with infinite possibilities, just like here. It is possible, very possible. I feel this card is reminding us of that John Lennon song, Imagine. And of course that was, imagine there's no countries, it isn't hard to do, nothing to kill or die for, no religion. Imagine people living in peace. And he said, you may think I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. So I think this is our childlike hope, the possibilities, the infinite trying and just imagining. And of course, it is our choice. It is our choice. I want to emphasize that. Your choice, my choice. So now a card from the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. So let me shuffle away here and see which. Oh, there's the card. I love it. Came out, flying out. And what I love about this is this card has come up quite a bit lately. Card number 23. I am the love vibration of peace within my soul. And when we think about being at peace within our soul, it's about the serenity that surrounds our energy always. Here we are with a butterfly. Excuse me, transforming. Wings open, heart open. There's so much within this card when we look at the images here and what is going on at the moment. Last card from the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. Oh, don't fall on the floor, please. I like it. 11, going back to 1 again. Okay. I am sacred and vibrationally positive. Fear is not a word I know. And I like, it's almost like the lions are like, ah, I am powerful. Because when I release myself from doubt, my energy is in the vibrational state of fulfillment. Look at that, the lion's roar, get away. I have the power, it's within. So I feel our cards connect with the Great Reset this week. And I'm hoping that you take part in it for yourself. So thoughts from Rumi. These pains you feel are messengers. And yes, we have been getting the messages. It's been very, very clear of what's coming forward, and now is the time. And Wayne Dyer said, freedom means you are unobstructed in living your life as you choose. Anything less is a form of slavery. Important words coming from two great sources. And again, the Vibrational Breath of Space CD, the offer ends at the end of October. So you've got this week really to get that free if you buy either the I Am Sacred or the I Am Vibrational decks online from me. So a lot to digest this week, and have fun on Halloween, whether you're going out trick-or-treating or staying in and enjoying things. Myself and Ida Keatley on October the 31st, Halloween at 7 p.m. Eastern, are doing a Halloween full moon meditation and sharing some Halloween delights with you online here on YouTube. So I hope you'll join us. Meanwhile, wishing you an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence. Bye everyone.